What it is, what it is, what it is, and what it do, y'all. That's right. I'm here to have this real, quick joint, man. So over the weekend, MSNBC cut ties with weekend show anchor Tiffany Cross. And everybody knows Tiffany Cross recently made headline news for telling black men that we need to stop listening to people like Tariq Nasheed. We need to stop listening to people like Kevin Samuels. And we need to get on board with black women and toe the line. In fact, she actually said we need to get in line. But so in regards to voting for the Democrats this upcoming election, which is actually tomorrow. So I find it quite interesting that she was fired the weekend before the midterm elections. But I'm not quite surprised because Tiffany Cross did what many of our sisters do, unfortunately. See, they make these Faustian deals with white supremacy and agencies of white supremacy, such as these news outlets and things of that nature. And they get promoted and prompted just as long as they're taking a dump on black men. This is why, brothers, I keep saying we have no friends, because too many, even brothers sometimes, will feign allegiance to us in order to chase the bag. So what happened was with Tiffany, just like a lot of us, a lot of brothers and sisters got too comfortable in that establishment and thought you were one of the people that were part of that establishment. I keep saying this over and over again. Black people, even when you get into the white supremacist establishment, you are not part of the fabric. You're not part of the foundation. We have to learn that. And unfortunately, right now, our sisters are taking a bad beating when it comes to this, because too many of them have that I made it moment and then start to actually speak on other issues that are not within their, that they don't have permission to actually address. So an executive or someone from MSNBC leaked to Variety, the news publication that actually came out with the dirt, and stated that the reason why Tiffany Cross was cut off is because she came for white media moguls like Tucker Carlson of Fox News, and also Megyn Kelly. And her and Megyn Kelly had a very nasty backlash back and forth. Both of them were engaged in, a lot of racial jargon. So, but what really tipped it is she was on Charlemagne the God's. I believe she was on his podcast. And while she was on his podcast, she said that the state of Florida needed to be castrated and that it was the shape of an eggplant. But she didn't say eggplant. And she was quite vulgar in her display. And that, from what we understand, was the final straw. Tiffany Cross learned a valuable lesson. Well, let's see. Let's hope she learned a valuable lesson. And let's hope other people can learn from her mistakes. You cannot go into the white establishment, make deals with the devil, the Faustian deals, and not expect to have to pay it forth. One of the parts of the Faustian deal that she violated was the fact that she was only supposed to be able to go after black men. Black men, trashing black men publicly is very profitable. And media moguls have known this for years. In fact, this is their ticket in to these particular media establishments. But you're not allowed to go off the reservation. She crossed the gun line when she started going for Megyn Kelly, when she started having her verbal back and forth with Tucker Carlson. And the last straw was going after the third most populated, what people refer to as a battleground state in regards to the Republicans and Democrats. And that's going after Florida, which has been controversial for, over the last 25 years. The state of Florida has been immersed in some steep controversy when it comes to election policies, ballot boxes, mail-in ballots, shads, all sorts of things. So in a time when Democrats are losing and the liberal left is losing tremendously, she violated, or should I say, she was the one who breached the contract. And that's why they let Tiffany Cross go. So with that said, y'all, I'm out of here. As I say, war and peace, because if you have peace, you better be willing to wage war for it. Ashe.